let's talk a little bit about the adrenal glands. We live in a world where everything is based, well, not everything, but most of the things are based in competition. And I'm not saying it's wrong or good or bad. That's up to you to decide. It's fine. I guess there should be a balance, right? But because everything in the world is based in a certain challenge, it's always a sense of going, doing, achieving. We're not okay here. We need to be there. Once we're there, we need to be over there. In biological terms, we can say it's always a fight or flight mode. It's always a achieve more, a go for more, go big, go bigger. And obviously, in some areas, applied in specific terms is very, very good, but not across the board. I mean, I see clients, 10, 12-year-old kids, 9-year-old kids with dysfunctional digestive systems because they're so worried about the test next week, and it's hard to believe. I mean, what are we doing to our kids? But anyway, the point being that we need to pay attention to how much of our day we're spending pursuing a certain thing or fighting in fighting mode. And I don't mean necessarily that like in fighting mode against a person, but even against ourselves. How much time are we spending fighting our own thoughts, our own emotions, our own beliefs even, right? So that creates a lot of inflammation. That basically the body will assume that as a fight or flight mode. So I'm not saying that adrenaline is a bad thing. It's obviously it's a tool, and it can be used for good, but it can also be a bad thing. So if you notice that you tend to be more on the inflammatory side, on the adrenaline side, then if you want to enjoy more of a peaceful lifestyle, my recommendation would be to use, again, this is just a basic thing. It's not obviously a complete code for a highly stressed person, but it's a basic thing. You can do 2 poles on top of the adrenal gland. So it's basically on your back. If you see your kidneys right here, it's a little bit higher up, and you can use 2 magnets on each side, or you can use 1 in the center. The idea is that if you can allow the energy to flow through the adrenal glands a little bit easier, you're going to be able to tap into your peaceful state a little bit easier. You're going to be able also to help the body bring the inflammation factor a little bit down. But on the emotional side, if you are constantly inflamed, if you feel that you are in that fight or flight mode, it's almost like lack of contentment in the now, lack of connection, lack of being grounded. If I am in the now, meaning I'm going to be disconnected from the past and the future. The future doesn't exist. The past could be an anchor if I'm connected with it. So what if I'm just present? Well, in this moment, if I become more and more present, the body is obviously going to be triggered less and less because I'm not connected to past experiences or to future negative possibilities. So from the emotional side, you want to be aware, to be conscious of the fact that life is not really a competition. Life is to be enjoyed. And yes, if you enjoy some kind of healthy competition, by all means, but it's not about the competition. It's about enjoyment of life. If the enjoyment leads you to that, that's fine, but not just on the competition. Anyway, 2 magnets near the adrenals, and that can help you to bring the inflammation down, or simply just open up a little bit more space in your body to connect with the present. Thank you for being with me in this video. I'll see you in the next one.